All right. Okay. Let's do yoga. Yes. Another Sunday, another day for your own self. Yeah. At least one day in 7 days. Try and do something for yourself, for your true self. You are not what you think you are, okay? You think you are what you are running around every day, doing whatever you're doing, almost like a headless chook, huh? The problem is we don't know that. And I guess that's the paradox of being born as a human as opposed to plants or animals. You have to find who you are. Otherwise, the whole thing is in itself a trap because you live thinking that whatever you're doing every single day, by the time hopefully one day you'll realize it's most of the time it's quite late actually. The I who you are is actually camouflaged by the me, the person who I am, who thinks what they are on a daily basis, is run by autopilot, which is called our subconscious. And the purpose of yoga is to actually lead you to your subconscious. The subconscious is what drives us. The conscious is only the 10% when we think we are. And no fault of us as well, actually. Because if that's the conscious self you are, and that's what you know and your senses perceive, you live by that, then that's what you'll believe. So that is where most of us are at. But you do have to put some effort and become, a bit knowledgeable about your true self. The subconscious, what it is. It is a set of programs, the software that has been actually downloaded in ourselves when we were young, when we were growing up, depending on the circumstances, the family situation, the prevailing culture. And when you are grown up, you are expressing that in your conscious self, thinking that that's all you are. Everything that you are is actually a creation on you. You are a person that was actually molded into someone. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but you do have to find out who you are. Otherwise, you're defending something as a person in yourself without really knowing that who you are and who are you defending even. So yoga actually is a plan or procedure which helps you actually get into subconscious self. From there on, not only your physical body gets actually helped, which is in terms of health and being more balanced, your mind also. So I guess health is, you can see all around, huge issue here. Mental state is also huge problem all around. We don't know what to do about our mental status even. So more the reason to find out what can we do about it, because it has a direct impact on our living. So ask some questions, because questions are the places where it actually helps you lead on to finding about yourself. And it's a beautiful self actually beyond all this thing. To live at peace, joy, happiness, with compassion, gratitude, kindness, forgiveness. That's very difficult to do otherwise. Okay, so breathe in, back straight. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All right, the first part is okay, looking after this physical body as it is, whatever you are in the state. It needs to be flexible enough. Body requires movement, okay? The whole physical being of the universe itself is in motion. We all have to move because the movement is what's called gati, is what keeps your functionality, the physiology of this body going. So you can't be lazy because that limited movement itself one day will be the cause of most of your issues in terms of your health. So move whatever way you can do, walking, running, exercise, gym. These yogic exercises are very simple. It can be lifelong, they're symmetrical. We involve every single part of our body. So like these are the ankle exercises. So push in, push out. So, and then the thing is to keep your body in the present moment as well. So while I'm exercising, I'm talking, I'm whatever I can explain, I'm explaining so that you yourself are actually present within this moment. If we can actually be present in whatever we do, the effectiveness of whatever you do in life is greatly enhanced. And it's no different for exercising as well. So for work, for study, if you are focused, then only you can actually get those things sorted out. So the more you learn in life, being in the moment is where things happen. It will slowly start actually helping you getting into subconscious too over time with these practices actually. So now I'm doing specific exercises for our energy systems which are run along your spinal cord. The first one was for Muladhara, which is our fight, flight response. You can't live on those forever, okay? We have to balance that. You have to move out of this. And that is one of the conscious activities that everyone reveals. It suits where there is danger, but there is no kind of danger these days here. The danger is we create now for little things. And that's very harmful for hormones, cortisols and stuff are expressed, okay? And the flip side of your Muladhara chakra is the co-creative power that we have. If you tap into it, then the energy helps you through your dharana or concentration, create things in your life, health, wealth, wisdom, whatever be it. The second one, this is Titliasana, butterfly. So when you open your groin, it has impact just above the base of your spine. It's called Swadhisthana. So Swadhisthana, subtle energy vibrations are to do with our living this reality, the life that is here. You're given this life to actually live. That is the purpose of this body. That's why I say it needs to be in motion. Let it be. But use your vivek or discriminatory power or intellect to the right things. So if you leave it to randomness, which we do, the superficial component of our conscious level, it's salt, sugar, fat, porn, music, wrong type of stuff will just happen to us, because randomness only attracts negative things in life. It doesn't actually attract positive. Positive things require focus, effort, and sacrifice actually. So no wonder the whole industry, everything runs on salt, sugar, this kind of music and things, because it's easy for people to just be busy in it. Okay, so this focus of this, when we talk about it and you get your mind, then you'll understand that no, you have to make a choice. You can't push sugar in your body all the time. Okay? So insulin resistance happens, metabolic syndrome happens, heart disease, Alzheimer's, everything happens just based on your taste. Understand? Now, third one is at your belly button or Manipur. So when I'm pressing here, so I'm again visualizing the impact of the sun through your belly button in your body. It gives you this direction of life, the energy that we exhibit in terms of our ego self, our identification in life. It's very powerful, very helpful. But after 30 years, as we all realize, as we grow, and you all will through over time, start asking questions in your life that why, even after acquiring success, why are we so unhappy? It is to do with your ego self. Because the flip side of that center is that ego self that's molded you into this subconscious automation in ourselves doesn't allow us 1 inch back. We fight for everything. Relationships break, families break, neighborhood, your own work, everything breaks because that, without you knowing, is making you fight. So obviously that needs to be looked after. Okay, then the next one is at the heart level. So when you press on the heart, and so that's the junction between the 3 low level planes and their 3 higher planes, which are throat, your forehead, and top of your head. In the middle is the heart. So a human being truly, if you really want to be human, you need to become at the heart level. Otherwise, below the level 3 is much better expressed through animals and plants. They do their job, they don't destroy, they don't kill, they don't damage, they live their life much better. But because humans have the freedom, we are very dangerous when we are living at the lower 3. Killing anything and everything just for your taste buds, destroying the environment, the ego self, the fight, the wars, all these things. The trickery system of using the system, all the world how gets sold on lies, because that's the danger, because lower 3. So heart level, when you there, then you have to understand that you are not just a reactive creature, and you are not a programmed innate creature as plants and animals either, but you have the freedom, and freedom is like a two-edged sword. It's very dangerous. So you have to, become knowledgeable, to apply the knowledge in your own self. That the heart level of yourself is a loving person, a caring person, a sociable person, a sharing person, a generous person. That is what is required of a human being. Not a closed, locked, self-centered, selfish, victim playing on everything, taking advantage of anyone and everyone. No, you are not only going to harm your friends and families and other human beings, but destroy your own karma of generations, because everything is a balance of the creation, a justice system which it depends on the choices we make. Okay, so heart level of living will slowly come through your upper level of understanding, which is this 5th one of the breath. So at the throat level. So here Vishuddhi, V means complete Shuddhi, cleanliness. Of what? Your lower self. How do you do it? Your speech, number 1. Speech is your portal of your inner self to the external world. What do you talk? How do you talk? What do you say? From thought level to speaking is your energy that's coming out. The breath, that we do is very powerful. So working on these areas then actually help you move yourself up. then the intuitive ability at your pineal gland and top of your head, then being part of the universe itself. Okay, so there are kind of steps of evolution of being a human being. That's the beauty, and the paradox is the same in the beginning. If you leave it to randomness, you will express and fight to death, protecting whatever subconscious has been made into you as a person. But is it really the person that you are? Or you are being used by this system of complete porn that even don't know what you are doing to yourself? But that doesn't go without punishment, because it's, as I say, it's a cyclic part of life living. So there is no excuse. Once you're born, it's your responsibility to take charge of yourself. So lie down now. Lift your leg up 45 degrees. Touch the floor, back up. So we do 3 times. We try to symmetrically, so open, outside in, then inside out. Shoulder stem, Sarvangasana. Push your legs as far back as possible. Then all the way, Halasana. Push. Pawan Muktasana. Push your knee to your nostrils. Inside. Both knees together. Now, move yourself up and down, up and down, go side to side, right side, then left side, right, left, one more time, right, and left. Now push the bum up, exercise the pelvic region like this, hold a chakrasana with your upper body, support your neck, makarasana, ankles together, knees together. So these are very good for your back bones, yeah? So move right to left, left to right. Then a variation of it, exercise, inside, then push your left leg as much as you can, and the opposite side, and hold Navasana like a boat. Nav, yeah, navy, boat. It comes from Sanskrit word Nav. Now sit up. When you sit in what's called Gomukasana, like a cow pose. Left ankle over right leg, or you try and sit on the right ankle. Push your neck back, extend your hands. Left hand above your neck, right above the back. If you can meet the fingers, hold the fingers together, can do. And touch the left nostril, change side. Sit on your left ankle, right ankle over left knee. Twist your body, look at the back as far as possible. Extend your left hand now. Right hand above your neck, left from the back. And touch the right knee. Now, bit of a rest. While you're resting, so do this clapping, tapping. Okay, uses your palms to tap with the sole of your feet. So grounding work is very important. Okay, we have electrical energy within our body. We need to ground it. 1.4 volts per cell. About what? 200 billion cells in our body. So walk on grass, in So nature, being involved with nature is a default natural cortisol and other stress hormone reducer. Okay, so do those things. Creator has given every single thing for all, especially for human beings, to not take advantage of these things, but live with them. Okay? Not only human beings. Learn to live with human beings itself is a problem, but learn with plants, animals. Every creature is there for a reason. An expression of the creation itself is through these creations. The more you become part and parcel of this, the less you'll have to do activities like this. These activities, yoga things, are written by our rishis, munis. They knew that we will totally dissociate. Time will come from understanding the creation itself. So these actions that even I'm sharing is not the end. It's a realization, is an awakening of ourselves to become part of the creation itself. Okay, so that naturally brings you all those components, and much more easily than even doing any other work on yourself. Because this is still partly in ego driven. In many times it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, like most religions do. This act as well will be the same, unless you go beyond this, with the ultimate goal is to become part of the creation. So walking, being part of the environment. So when you clap, it's grounding work with your hand. Okay. So now press. Okay. Now press your radial artery with your left thumb. Okay, in circular motion. Now push your thumb towards the shoulder. Change side. Now right thumb to left radial artery. Press in circular motion. Push your left thumb onto your shoulder. Okay. Now make a fist on the right armpit. Breathe into the left nostril and out to the right. Now do the opposite. Right fist and the left armpit in through the right, out to the left. Now use your fingertips, massage your scalp. Okay, just tap right top of the head, sides of your forehead, go sides of your head, behind your ears, all the way on the back, up, eyebrows, then your chin, your cheek, your lips, your chin, and your upper chest. Just gently touch. Okay? So it removes the entanglement of muscles, the stress sitting. Okay, it's very helpful, just as a very simple things that you can do to help yourself. Now massage sides of your hands as you breathe in and out. Now rub your hands as you breathe in and then hold the breath. Now clap as you breathe out, then hold the breath. Okay, again, rub sides of your hands. Now inhale and hold. Breathe out. One more time. In and out. In and hold. Breathe out and hold. Okay. If you learn how to do some breath work, whole physiology changes, from stem cell production to nitrous oxide production, to whole chemical mediators, hormone secretions, brain derived factors, epigenetics. Okay, breath is your life. Respect it. Do some work on yourself. Now face the floor. So you can either do push-ups or let's do 100 of them, or you can stand in plank position. Lie down flat, push your hands up, legs downwards like a Superman. Rest your chin on your thumb, supported by elbow. Put your legs towards yourself, push. Now push yourself up like a seal. Look at your left ankle. Change side. Now snake pose. Bind your legs together. Move your body side to side. Snake pose. See, all the exercises, as I said in the beginning, we try and mimic actually the animals and plants as well. Now hands by your side. Push your legs up. Hold it. Test the floor. Up. One more time. Put your legs inside out. Out in. Hold your ankle. Push yourself in and out. Or side to side. One more time. Now, variations. Makarasana. Balance yourself. Change side. Just be on one knee. Straighten yourself. Change side. Now just be on your fours like this. Breathe in, breathe out, push tummy in, hold. In, out, in, out, in and out, in and out, in and out. A child pose like a balakasan. Test the flow, hold your breath. Reverse namaste. Test the flow. Sthirasana, so go on your knees, push yourself back. Now sit on your ankles and push further back. All the way, try to test the floor. Come up. This is called Vajrasana. Sitting in this position, put your fingers on your belly button. Now go down as you breathe out. Now increase the pressure. Left palm over right fingers. Do the same. Right palm over left fingers. Press on your belly button with your left fingers. Fingers along your thighs. Level of your belly button, the adrenal glands here. Press, breathe out. Keep sitting. Open your hands, keep your neck straight, move your eyeballs towards the right side. On the left side, now diagonally on the right side on the top. Left side downwards. Left side up in the corner. And then right downward. Horizontal again, right side. Left side. So on your thighs, look as far as you can, then tip of your nose far away, tip of your nose far as you can see, tip of your nose, then go clockwise 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, anti-clockwise 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Now, move your neck clockwise, very softly, gently, 3 times, and anti-clockwise. Your wrist, pull up, pull down, up, down, chin side. Oh, your wrists, your shoulders, exercise them. You balance yourself, if you can lift yourself on your knees like this, on the sides of your legs. And on your tummies if you can. And if you can lift yourself without touching the floor with your hands, just see your muscles are developing. Okay, stand up. Breathe in and out. Open yourself, yeah? Don't be like this iceberg, like complete rock. You become stagnant. You need to open yourself up. Okay, so move your hand, move your chest, open them. The more flow that you have in your body, the more energy flows. Literally, you have to move. And then at an energy self level, you will slowly then connect with what's called shunya. There is nothing empty. There is all signals, yeah? Your phone, your TV, everything. Where do they get these signals from? It's where what seems to be empty. Not empty. Our senses don't have the capacity at the moment. That's what yoga does. Helps you develop this, increase perceptive power of your senses from 10% that we utilize each of these eyes, ears, nose, throat, your speech. Okay, so over time, you will be able to develop your sensory perception. That's how the difference happens. Not only your subconscious, you are tapping into and reloading. With that, your perceptive power develops, okay? So over time, it will happen, okay? So learn slowly. Alright? Jump. Movement, shaking, dancing, deep breath. They help you untangle yourself and become connected within your own self and the environment that you live with. Then the deep aspect that will do the meditation warms and dissolves this I self that we have, so that you start flowing like a river, or there's irrigation within yourself. The energy system starts working. And when the river flows, where does it meet? With more action, removal of the ego, the detours that a river has to do to reach the sea. Doesn't fight with the rock, but makes its own different way. Your life is such. When you meet your true self, the I, the ocean, the river, not that, even then with those extra work, still there are waves. You live with these waves, but not forgetting that you are the ocean. And what does the sun do then? makes that water into clouds, and clouds become rain and falls. So when you get refined, the distilled rain, imagine how clean, pure you become, what you can do to yourself, with your friends, families, and your contribution as a citizen. That's what yogic cycle is. Okay. You live in the world, you go through the waves, but at the same time, you know who you, the deeper self, the ocean that you are. That is the purpose of life. That is who you are, and then the subconscious actually becomes that pure form with this ability, intuitive and perceptive power of each of your senses in what you can achieve. Okay, so Malasana, hold. Okay, so open up. Okay, so these movements, they actually help you connect outside, then inside. Your vagus nerve runs from the base of your brain, called medulla oblongata, right to the base of your spine. So it's not some ooh kind of airy-fairy thing. When you talk about your Ida, Pingla, they are the neural walks. And that is where your conscious activities, subconscious activities are run through this vagus nerve. It controls your heart rate, blood pressure, all the things. Okay, the science is basically catching up with this tens of 20,000-year-old knowledge that has been written with the Vedas and different rishis in Rishi Patanjali's, Kapil Rishi, and others have actually explained so deeply. So read, take some responsibility. Okay, Trikonasana. Trigonometry, where does it come from? Again, from the same people. The numbers, 0, shunya, the whole numerals. Okay, so it's not, we become very easily dismissive with depth of knowledge within Hindu religion or Sanatana Dharma, the Vedic Sanatana Dharma. It has all these things, it's in your homes, and you are really doing a lot of injustice that you are not actually not even applying to yourself, not sharing. So it's very unfair. If you have something good, you need to share, but first you have to know what these are anyway. Most of us have no idea, forgotten. Could blindly started following whatever the American culture was, and we got lost and diseased and depressed and all sorts of mental issues dependent on alcohol and all these sorts of things now. This is what happens when you leave it to this randomness of life living. Now, ultimate gratitude exercise called Surya Namaskar. So breathe in, 12 steps. Breathe out, touch your toes, push your right leg back. Asthangasana, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg, left leg, push it in all the way up. Do the same from the left side. Breathe in and out. 1, push, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Second cycle from the right side. Breathe in, out, touch the toes, right leg back, Asthangasana, Bhujangasana, Parvat, right, left leg in, all the way up. Now second cycle from the left side, breathe in and out, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Third cycle from the right side, breathe in, out, push all the way up, touch your toes, push your right leg back, up, stand, bhujan, parvat, right, left, all the way up. Now from the left side, third cycle, breathe in and out, push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's only 3 cycles. Imagine doing for 10. You get full cardiac workout. Okay, just within your own little home and environment. All this can happen. Okay, if you can balance yourself on your hands, try and do it. If you can't, don't do it. On your hands. And if you can do headstand, do the headstand. If you can't, then just do the shoulder stand. Yeah? We'll get just the blood to flow against the gravity now. Right, so you can just do the shoulder stand. I'll do the headstand. Alright, all done. The last one's called Shavasana, or a corpse, dead man position. We lie down flat. Alright. Lie flat. Okay, now rest. So while we rest, now we've done the physical workout for this body, head to toe, all the joints, muscles, ligaments exercise nicely. Hands by your side, legs little separated. We'll double it up with what's called Yoga Nidra. Nidra means sleep, so mimicking the cycle of sleep, yeah? Because sleep, your conscious self is sleeping, not the subconscious self. Still busy. Subconscious is for repair, healing, regeneration. So that's why sleep is so important. So conscious self, for at least those hours, you're bombarded by this unnecessary, uncontrolled mind and sensual inputs. So it closes, because that's how you can survive. Otherwise, how will you survive? The sensory overload. But your subconscious is active, alive, your heart, your lungs, your brain function, everything is going on. The brain itself is going through different wavelengths. Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti, Turiya, Turyatar, Bhargav, Bhargav, Chetna. These are different stages of brain wave alterations that happen, that you can try and walk towards finding the true self that you are. So we mimic the subconscious activity. The first and most paramount is your breath itself. And how many of us actually give a second of our time to breath? And we complain we are unhealthy. See how separated we become from our body. I was saying in the beginning, this is the paradox of life when you are given a human life. There's already a veil, an illusion created, so that you, as an individual, as a human person, have to make the decision to find yourself, otherwise you live in a total illusion. And 99% of people live like that. So breath itself is hidden from us, because it happens automatically. We think we don't need to even. And yeah, so 10% of living is based on this, what's given to us in our hands. But 90% is there for you, but if you don't choose to take it, it won't come to you. Every aspect of our life is like that. So breathe in through your nostril, all the way. Visualize as you can. See the air going into the lungs. Visualize it's binding to hemoglobin, the red blood cell, the iron component, which is from the supernova. It's from the universe itself that is carrying the oxygen to your cells. Within a minute, whole body is perfused so efficiently. At least Give gratitude to the system that runs your body. But if you understand you are part of the universe, if the hemoglobin itself is that iron of 4.5 billion years old running through your body, carrying oxygen, you'll automatically express gratitude to the universe. Called prana. Now breathe out and observe as the belly button goes in. You press on your diaphragm, the air comes out, and then same time watch blood returns from your toes, from your head to the heart to the lungs, and opposite happens. Carbon dioxide, other gases are coming out. It's called apan. So these are related to the five primordial elements, the water, fire, space, all those, and then the five subtle elements, roop, rang, spice, gandh, shab, how your eyes see, your nostrils, your taste bud, all who does that? These are called apan and pran, path of breath. Breathe again. The third pran, as you breathe out, put your attention above the belly button. It's the sun and its impact on your Jaఠragni, the fire, the power, the heat in your body, the glow that drives this body. It's called Saman Pran. Breathe again. As you breathe out, put your attention above the belly button to the chest. It's called Udan. Fourth Pran. This reflects the fluidity of the body. Like the earth has 70% ocean, your body itself has 70% fluid. All the exercises that we do, it's called Meruban. The axis that we have in your spine actually mimics the Meru, the axis of the cosmos as well. The Garbhadan, we saw, cosmic egg, the uterus where we grow in our mom, is the Garbhadan, similar. As is above, so is below. It's called Yathapinda Tatha Brahmanda. Miniature of that whole universe. And the fluid runs through this spinal cord, washes your brain. So if you don't move, how is it surprising that people will become demented and Alzheimer's disease? Because you're not washing even your brain cells. Toxins will accumulate. So movement of the spine, these exercises that we do, the fluid like ear, your eyes, the tears that come. So when I say live the life, so be aware, this animal, if you can talk with them, tap your pet, or plants, or flowers, you're living. And if you are feeling sad, there's nothing wrong. Crying or tears coming out. Tears are there. Nostril is for breathing. Mucus, the water in there. Your mouth has salivary glands. Food digestion starts in the mouth. That's why you have to have wholesome food. Not a food that is already cooked. Meat is already a food. You have to have the whole food like fruits, vegetables, so you can chew. Or your lungs, your heart, your tummy. Everything has fluid in it. Watery, the Shitalta cohesion, each cell that transmit food and drinks become electrical impulses. Thoughts convert into electrical impulses. They affect each of your cells. So learn about your body. Breathe again. The fifth part is called Vyan. As you breathe out, put your attention above your chest, right to the top of your head. It's called Vyan. So that reflects the physical part, the 205 bones, the 100,000 kilometer blood vessels, ligaments, tendons, the biology, the chemical reactions, the physiology, the molecular, the submolecular, the atomic, the quark, the minute level that you can go, all are reflected to this prana called Vyan. And then there are five more called Naga, Kurma, Karikal, Devata, Dhananjaya. And they look after more subtle functions. This is the 10 different aspects of your breath. Breathe again. The second subconscious is your what? after breath, what we eat and drink. And again, 99% is subconscious activity. Your 1% is your responsibility to use your brain, Vivek it's called, to put the right food in your mouth. Nothing about ideology, but now what your mouth system is, your intestine is very long. There are 37 trillion bacteria in it. The bacteria is what causes your hunger. Whatever type of bacteria is in your tummy as a predominant population, that's the type of food you like to eat. So if you start eating the wrong foods from the young days as a child, that's what your whole system is dependent on, because there's bacteria, which are the bad bacteria then. And that's why the illnesses happen, because the bacteria needs to be fed and you feed. That's why you can't stop eating all those rubbish type of food as you grow older. You need to have those right foods, like plants based, vegetable based. Apart from ethics and morality and preventing destruction of our land and spaces to feed animals so that you can be food. No, plants take less space, less water. So there's lots of implications and meanings to be a human being. Breathe again. Now take your attention to the sides of your tummies. The third subconscious is excretory function. Again, 99% is done by itself. Your kidneys are functioning, filtering your blood, but do you even make sure you have enough water? And water meaning natural water, not some mixed soda, alcohol, no, not those kind of things. So that you help the filtering system. What about your other sweat? You produce the mess we produce, sneezing and all this. And that's why fire ceremony needs to be done, yajna. So that you balance the gases that we produce, the toxins that we produce. And also it's a gratitude exercise, little that we have pure forms of blessed food that we eat, which is vegetable based. We add in the through his power, amplifies the goodness and spreads as a vapor, taken from plants, animals, the neighbors, they inhale. So it's a huge amount of exercise meanings that are done through this. Breathe again. Now take your attention to your fingertips, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, back of your neck, go down the spine, 33 vertebral column, behind your thighs, your knees, your calf, sole of your feet, front of your leg, your knee, your thighs, base of your spine. Left side is called Ida, right side called Pingla. In the middle, there is serpentine movement called Sushumna. Left side, moon position, right side of your brain, the femininity, the rain, the right side, the sun, left side of your brain, the objective mind, the impact it has. So hemisynchronization. So you need to balance these polarities and the dualities of life. Then when it comes to the oneness, then there is power, and oneness merges with nothingness, where there is every abundance of life, health, wealth, wisdom, everything. Breathe in. Now watch your two eyes with your closed eyes. The perception as you increase your hearing ability, your nostrils, smell, your two hands, your two legs, your reproductive organ, your excretory organ, your speech. This is the size, it's your portal from internal to outside. How do we utilize all these sensual organs? These are your antennas to this body. So breathe again, breathe in, breathe out. Now come down. Through the spine, come up. Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Nashika, Trikuti, Arjuna, Sahasra. And beyond this body, the subtle aspect, the mind. So the mind, its component. The senses that it carries with it. we talked about. We need to get hold of those. And above that, your ego self, or the buddhi or intellect, with your atma, the soul, forms this subtle body. So that's the body that you live in this. So you need to integrate, you need to increase your intuitive ability. Then you connect, because as you can understand, the mind doesn't require spacecraft to go to the moon or to the sun. That's the power of your speed of movement and what you can do with this body, because that's how the mind is held together. It's like a layer of your connection of this physical body to the universe itself. This distance of moon to earth, or sun to earth, the spaces between the layers. How did our Rishi Munis write about all these things? Because they were totally in control of their mind as to where they can take it, how far they can take it. And they did that in the Vedas. It describes the multiverses, distances of each, the speed of our planetary movements are very like what now the physicians, the modern world are calculating. It's all there. The parallel universes, the multiverses, the Earth-like planets, they're all described. They didn't need all those. It's very nice to have the technology and travel for your physical body. That's why we are given this body, and Elon Musk and them are doing a huge favor to make sure we can utilize this brain itself to create these physical methods of actually not only reaching places but validating what has already been written thousands of years ago. Or Event Horizon, there's no time, space, mass, energy, wave, particle. So solitude, silence and stillness doesn't mean you are running away from the universe or your family or friends. No, but you are refreshing, you're recharging. Because at your mental level, stillness is the power. At your body level, motion is the power. So for your mental level to grow, you need stillness, solitude, where clarity comes, confidence comes, your understanding of the different dimensions, and you understand the blessings that you start receiving. And it removes the fear factor, doubt or shame-based things. And it's a journey. There'll be stops and starts, but you keep going as long as you are aware and conscious, so that the flow that in you is happening will become a cloud one day and then rain. So you keep flowing, and that's how you grow. Or the cosmic horizon, 50 million light years of that, only our Rishi Munis wrote about this, that what is there and beyond that, who knows even? Because when there's the Purusha aspect of us, when it goes in the fire, that dissolves as well. So what is beyond that? They wrote about this thing in the Siddhya Sutta. So at the moment we know mainly 5% of the creation we call light matter. Of that, 70% is dark matter, and rest we call dark energy, and 95% we don't know what it is. So quantum field, unified field, Schrödinger, Oppenheimer, Einstein, all of these, they studied the Vedas, they had these books, Tesla and them, from which they amplified this knowledge. And Elon Musk and them are now just making it, taking to another level. Or the double slit experiment, the Sakshi Bhav that we call, the observer effect. Your awareness, your wakefulness, and observer basically condenses the waves into particles in the creation of Brahma Sutra, silver cord. Like how you're linked to your mother, your mind has a link, umbilical cord to the universe. So develop yourself. Your so much bigger. And then I give you hope, especially to young people. You are not this only little self that you think. No, you are a miniature creator, miniature version of the creation itself. Okay, so that's called Yog Nidra. So when you sleep, so learn to sleep on time, eat on time, wake up on time, because that sleep, it takes you through the journey of your subconscious, heals your body. So a lot of things, if you did properly, following the principles, so called dharmic principles, you will become, you'll evolve in yourself anywhere. And if you're lucky enough to grow in a home where there was Gurukul system followed, you are all done for your life actually. But I think we are deliberately actually made into societies like this so that you are always slaves, so they don't evolve. Because once you evolve, you can't be controlled. So how do people control? Those who know these things, they don't want others to know. So you are just living randomly, and randomness is not you. You are actually living your fake life. So we'll do the breath work now. First called Bhastrika Pranayam. So you breathe in. As you breathe in, your belly button goes out. As you breathe out, belly button goes in. So in and out. So when I was saying break the ice self that you are, what do? Deep breath. The motion, it moves you. It starts irrigating. The water inside you, it starts flowing. Your muscles move, diaphragm, the right muscles, and you're breathing deeply. It's called Bhastrika Pranayam. Now Agnisar, so breathe in, breathe out everything. Then you empty your lung, hold the breath, and select out your muscles around your belly button and push your belly button out and in. Try and see how long you can hold it. Keep practicing here. So we do 3 cycles of it. Now Ujjayi, breathe in completely, feel the thing through your throat. So feel the vibrations in your chest. You can roll your tongue, breathe through the tongue, out through your nostrils. Purse your lips, through your lips, out through your nostrils. Now, Antara, full breath in and hold, Kumbhak, as long as you can, and take it all out, Vahi, then hold it, Vahi, Kumbhak, as you push the breath out, push your tongue out, like the Haka, like the Kalima, it stimulates your uvula, gives you energy. Kapalbhati, Kapal, enter your frontal metaphorically, reopening it. Okay, so it's exhalation exercise. So we just focus on breathing out, push your belly button in, air comes out, vacuum is created, so you don't, inhalation happens automatically, don't worry about that. Just focus here, breathe out. Okay, breathe in and breathe out everything, then hold the breath and close the orifices, Mulban, Jalandanban, Udanban. Hold the breath as long as you can. When you can't hold, then as you breathe in, feel the breath as it climbs up from the base of your spine right to the top of your head. Into the left nostril, out to the right. Anulom Milom. Into the right, out to the left, into the left, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left quietly, hold it, Nadi Shrodhan, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Say Om. ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। हे पिता परमात्मा, हम आपने बिंदु की निर्वृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपने पूर्ण शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए। आप कृपा करके हमें संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराइए और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे। ओम प्रतिहारा। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। मैं 5 महाभूत आकाश अग्नि जल पृथ्वी 5 तन्मात्राएं रूप सुरंग स्पर्श शब्द गंध 10 इंद्रिय चित्त अहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं, बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। द बॉडी कीप चेंजिंग, माइंड कीप चेंजिंग, इमोशंस कीप, थॉट्स कीप चेंजिंग, बट आई नेवर चेंज. Under the 5 primordial elements that makes this body, 5 cellular elements that runs this body, the 10 senses, the mind, memory, ego, intelligence, but I'm the divine, I'm the soul. I'm the prana, I'm the life tone, I'm part and part of the entire creation. आत्मा अल्पज है, परमात्मा स्वरज। आत्मा परमात्मा चेतन और सब जड़ है। इंट्रोसेप्शन, डिसोसिएशन, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि, धर्म, लक्षण, अवस्था। 12 cycles of pratyahara, 12 minutes of dharana, 2 minutes 24 seconds of meditation, Satchit Ananda. ओम का पहला अर्थ स्वर व्यापक, स्वर शक्तिमान, स्वर अंतर्यामी, जन्मानंद, निर्विकार, नित्य प्रोत, सृष्टिकर्ता, सिखी स्थिति, प्रार्थना, उपासना करनी हो। धर्म अर्थ काम, मोक्ष प्राप्ति, हमारे ब्राह्मण सत्य व्यस्त शुद्ध ब्रह्मचर्य के स्थिति, बनस्पत संन्यास के 9 द्रव्य, आकाश, आयु, जल, पृथ्वी, हर काल, में 24 गुण, 33 कोटि पाँच के बनाने चाहिए। ईश्वर आप अनंत काल से उपकार अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करते हो, प्राणी मात्र की संपूर्ण कामना को पूर्ण करते। हमारे लिए जो कुछ शुक्र रहित करे बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारे झोली में डालते जाते। आपके आंचल में विशाल शांति तथा आनंद का वास, आपके चरण शन के शीतल छाया में परम तृप्ति, शास्त्र सुख की उपलब्धता, सब अविरचित पदार्थ की प्रारंभिक स्तुति, प्रार्थना, उपासना करे। आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक, कमल के फूल के माया जी प्रिय Creator, organizer, protector, omniscient, omnipotent, almighty God, generator, operator, protector, maintainer, destroyer, restorer of eternity, thou keep shining and blessing all desires of living are always fulfilled by whatever is good and beneficial for a provider of wisdom, happiness, peace, contentment, love, and opportunity, dispel of goodness, weakness, and way. We always sit, pray, and submit ourselves now the benefit. We like the lotus flower living in the material, remove narrow-mindedness, attraction, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, illegal activities of our life. ओम का दूसरा संरक्षक, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक, पृथ्वीलोक, वनस्पति, देवलोक, स्थूल शरीर, सूक्ष्म कारण, gross physical body, ethereal cerebral body, causal karmic, pure consciousness, cosmic vortex, जाके रखो साइया, मार सके न कोई, बाल न बाका कर सके जो जग पैरी। Sheath, avenger, protector, every levels of existence. No randomness or accident, all are meaningful coincidence, synchronicity, symphony, harmony, hemostasis, magnetism, earth frequency, Schumann resonance. सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति, जो क्षमा, सरलता, स्थिरता, अहंकार, शांति, सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति। शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट, मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत, आत्मा पवित्र तथा सुंदर। आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्ति, हृदय में दयाता, सहानुभूति, वाणी में मिठास, दृष्टि में प्यार, बुद्धि ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण है। We have called the virtuous qualities of life: forgiveness, simplicity, fearless, humbleness, the good qualities possess your body, be healthy, strong mind, pure and enlightened, soul divine and superb. Through blessings and come to all senses, be enlightened, heart of compassion, sympathy, words, be ambivalent, thoughtful, vision of love, frontier, education and wisdom. ओम का तीसरा, शुद्धमसि, बुद्धमसि, मुक्तमसि, निरंजनमसि, all pure, perfect and complete। हमें शुद्ध करो, हमें पवित्र, हम संकल्प करें, साधना, पुरुषार्थ, अभ्यास, विवेक, वैराग्य, अच्छी गुण क्रम, सौ ज्ञान क्रम, उपासना, ज्ञान क्रम, निर्मल तत्वमसि, अहम ब्रह्मास्मि, सच्चिदानंद, संकल्प, मोक्ष, शक्ति, रित्म, मनुष्य, नेगेटिविटीज, बीटा वेव्स, अल्फा, थीटा, डेल्टा, गैमा, चंचलतापन, राजसिक मन, मंकी माइंड, to monk mind, 50-60,000 sattvic gunas, sattva-gunas, nishkam gunas, polarity, masculinity, femininity, sanskar, impressions, neutrality, क्लेश, अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अग्निवेश, मृत्यु का उल्टा ज्ञान लगाओ, बदले की भावना सब समाप्त। काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मद, माया, मत्सर्य, ईर्ष्या की कुटिल भावना को दूर करो। वात, पित्त, कफ, श्लेष्मा की प्राप्ति, जागृत, स्वप्न, तूर्य, तूर्यता, भार्गव, भार्गव, चेत, शब्द वाणी संकल्प ध्यान ज्ञान अनजान लगे कि स्मृति आशात्मा परमात्मा लोकेश न प्रतिष्ठ वितेश न मैत्री भाव करुणा मुक्त अपेक्ष न अन्मय कोश मन में प्राण में कोश विज्ञान आनंदमय यम अहिंस सत्यस्य ब्रह्मचर्य अपिग्रह नियम सौ संतोष तपस्या ईश्वर प्रणिधान कोई चित्त मूद विचित एकाग्र निरुपदा योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधा सर्विकल सर्विचा सर्वी से नर्वी संप्रेय संभव सर्गुण से निर्गुण संप्रजा से संप्रजा सर्गुण से निर्गुण सान शिष्ट केवल्य धान ध्यान समय धर्म लक्षण संयम अर्थ सिद्धि अनिमा महिमा गरिमा नरिमा महिमा प्राप्ति गम्य स्तवा विस्तवा प्राणदाता दुखहर्ता सुख प्रदाता जगत के उत्पादक प्रकाशमान परमात्मा हम आपके वन्य शेष रूप का ध्यान करते अपनी बुद्धि को तमाम में प्रेरित कीजिए प्रचोदयात यो नादियो धीमहि देवस्य भर्गो वरेण्यं सावित्री तत्सवः Give off life, remove pain, sorrows, bestow of happiness, create a universe, the utmost luminous, pure and adorable. Meditate on the Om Satyam, Om Jnanam, Om Anantam, Om Brahma, Om Satyam, Om Jnanam, Om Anantam, Om Brahma, Om Satyam, Om Jnanam, Om Anantam, Om Brahma, Om Ananda, Om Ananda. मंत्र चिकित्सम तक चक्षुर्देहितम पुरुषाच प्रतमुचित पश्यम शरदशतम जीवे में शरदशतम शून्याम शरदशतम प्रभा में शरदशतम अधीन श्यम शरदशतभुश्चम शरदश यज्जागृत दूर में देवितिम देव दूरमम ज्योतिषाम ज्योतिरी तन्मे मनशु संकल्पम सोम त्र्यंबकम जामहे सुगंधिम पुष्पिवर्धनम उर्वारुकमिव वंदनामि पुष्पामि तम तेजोमसि तेजो बलमसि बलमेदिम ओजोमसि ओजोमेदिम वीरमसि वीरमेदिम सहोमसि सहोमयदिम तन्पाग्निसि तन्मपाय प्रचोदाग्निसि प्रचोदयामि ओम तनो मा तन्मम मा भवतु मा ओम तमेव मा चित्त पिता तमेव बंधुषिका तमेव विद्याद्रविणम तमेव सर्वम मम देव ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरतानि पराश्वयुद्बत्तन्नाश हिरण्यगर्भासावर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जाता पतिरेख्याशि सदा धारे पितबिंध्याम ते मा कस्मै देवायाः पिशापि या आत्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्वे उपास्य पश्यम यस्य दिवस्य चामृतमिष मृत्यु कस्मै देवायाः पिशापि प्राणतु निमिषतो मयि त्वैकैर्जा जगतो भावो यायसे द्वीपचिस्पतुष्पिदा कस्मै देवायाः पिशापि येन देवग्रह पृथ्वी चदिरा येन सवितम येन नाकयंतरिक्ष राजशोभिमान कस्मै देवायाः पिशाभिनिम् ओम प्रजापतिनुत देतान्न विश्वाजातानि परिता भावयत् कामास्ति जुहुमस्तनस्तं श्यामपतरोरेणं सन्नो मधुर्जनित सविदाता धामनि वेद भुवनानि विश्व यत्र देवामृतमानशान्नाशचित्ये धामन्न धैर्यं तमग्निने सुप्तरास्मान् विश्वानि दे ओविनानि विद्वानि दस्पज्जहुरान् मेनु भूष्यां ते नमोक्तिं ते ओम भगवते वासुदेवाय नमः ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ओम शन्नो मित्ता शन वरुण शन्नो भरिगो हरिमा शन्नो इंद्र बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णु रुक्रम नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्तवेत प्रीच्य तुम्हें प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादिशामि रिक्तम विदिशामि सत्यम वदिशामि तन्ममोतु तत्वाक्तरामोतु औतु मामौतु वाक्तम शन्नो देवी रविष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीते शन्नो रवि शर्वन्ति नम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मंगलं भवतु स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहन्देवा स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति निष्ठाशर्यो अरिष्ठनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु नम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सा वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषां देना तक्तेन भुजिन्तं यथा पिण्डे तथा ब्रह्माण्डे तथा पिण्डे में था दृष्टि तथा सृष्टि ओम कुर्निविवाहि कर्माणि जिजे विषयतां समायुतो इति न अन्यतिथि अस्ति न कर्म लीपते न एवं अस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्यो अमृता एकतम अनुष्पतेति अनुष्पते ओम योगे योगे तवास्त्रम वाज्य वाज्य हवा में स्काइंद्रम ऊतये ओम अग्निमीड़े पुरोहितम यज्ञ से देवमित्मिजम होता रम रत्नधातमा ओम एकदम सत विपरीत बहुधा वेदांति ब्रह्म सत्यम जगत मिथ्या ओम अस्तोमा सतगमय तमसुमा ज्योतिर्गमय अमृतमा अमृतम गमय ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य Purnamadaaya Purnamivavashishyate Om Dev Shanti Antarjagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshidaya Shanti Vanaspati Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shanti Reva Shama Shanti Redi Om Shanti 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 Karagasi Vaste Lakshmi Karmadhi Saraswati Karmuleta Govinda Prabhavate Kardarshana Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you for joining. See you next week. Have a good week. Okay, keep on keeping on. Live life. Life is for living. So make sure flow. Then become the cloud and the rain. Remember, you're far, far bigger than what you think you are. Okay? See you next week.